Our next person here is Parvin Rose.
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm very happy to be here.
Excuse me for just a second. Would you move the microphone down a little bit? So there we go. Thank
sure.
you. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
First, I want to say I'm very happy to be here. A lot of good things that I shared that are happening here. And I'm very proud of our students, as well as all of you, you're so caring and compassionate and attentive. I really didn't expect to see so much dialogue that everyone is really attentive and want to hear and want to have answers and solutions for. I'm here as as a mother. I'm a mother of 37-year-old and 33-year-olds who have gone to Corona Del Mar High School and Newport Harbor. We've gone through our joy and pain and suffering and all the experiences. I was a parent booster for my son's music project. He was a chair on that, and my daughter attended to all the all the sports. But I'm also here, most importantly, as a professional psychotherapist who 15 years ago, I wrote 9 books in 1 year. In the midst of my success, I had a calling. I was very warned about a lot of clients that I had that went through bullyism as teachers, as children, as students, as parents, you name it, with their children and young people, with their pastors, or with their teachers. I was going through a lot of pain and suffering because I was healing them, but then I would have to let them go, and in an environment where there was no knowledge, and nobody honestly was caring about what was happening. In high school yards about the gangs and a lot of bullyism that the children went through, a lot of bigger children through the little children, and then the teachers, and then the pastors. So what I wanted to offer, actually, I have for the past 15 years worked with the leaders, from presidents to the Pope, to bring solutions. And the solutions are in my books. I want to offer my guidance and offer also as a part of prevention of all this bullyism that has gone through that is very tragic. The child killing his own friends is to do testing of the individuals, testing of the teachers, certificate for the teachers of not just bullyism but attentiveness, realizing who they're dealing with as students. You know, there are a lot of students that could have been prevented. All these tragedies could have been prevented. I hope I can get a couple more minutes. I was also invited by Kimberly. It wasn't so much, I see that...
Ma'am, hang on for just a second here.
Sure.
Okay. Could you just draw this to a conclusion in a very short period
I'm
of time?
bringing it to conclusion as fast as I can.
Okay.
I was making $300 an hour, so I would hope that you appreciate me coming here and for free standing and really wanting to offer my solution makings. If you care, you would appreciate it. As far as Kimberly, I see the both sides and what is really the give and take of the both sides, what's happening. But I think most of all, what she also communicated was the process that did not happen as a very constructive dialogue. I think bullyism has to end. I also have been the victim of bullyism of my own promoter, who ended up to be a corrupted CIA man. He censored me for 15 years, silenced me, defamed me, framed me. The presidents are going and talking about the reform of CIA, and I have exposed it all in my TV shows of public access documentaries for 10 years that has saved our country, has saved our world, And I stood on the cross and I spoke alone. But I hope that other people who are bullied get a voice, and I hope that I get a larger voice from now on, because it is to our benefit. Anyone that cares wants to put an end to that and have a compassionate community and society, as compassionate as you're here, caring and listening to honestly come to the root of the solution of acceptance of differentness and ending this chain of victimization that goes on throughout our country that is too good for this. The hazing of universities for the first time I spoke about, and bullyism for the first time I spoke about, when nobody knew about it. 15 years later, there is a psychologist that comes in CNN and speaks about it.
Ma'am, please.
It's only, I have 2 more minutes.
No, please, ma'am. You've given you much more time
It's
than
a shame.
anybody else.
It's a shame in our
It could
country
be.
that I've been censored when all this tragedy has
thank you very
happened and
much.
there's been a need for it.
Okay, thank you very
I will
much.
offer my, there is no need for security.
Okay.
I'm a psychotherapist.
Okay, thank you.
What's this, honestly? I offer my books to you. And,
Good. If you could
thank
leave,
you
if
so
you could
much.
maybe leave those there. Dr. Himman, would you take the books
I
in?
am a little bit disappointed for the lack of time. If there is
Thank
enough care, there should be a whole lot more time for this.
Thank you.